need to spend more time over here. Who's coming over for a VHS night at my house? It just keeps going. Since it's a brand new year, it is definitely time to do a little bit of thrifting, a little top of the year thrifting, just seeing what people have donated over the holidays, one of my favorite parts about going thrifting, and also just seeing what kind of 2026 trends are available. I love going thrifting at the beginning of the year. It's like one of my favorite ways to start the year fresh, especially just after I've had a closet clean out, I've parted ways with things that no longer serve me, I've donated those things, and now I can search for things that bring me joy, that fit me well. I don't have too much of a thrift wish list in mind. As far as like 2026 trends go, I came up with like a little list here that would be cool to find, but really honestly, I'm just kind of looking for whatever I can find that's like in my size and available and like not trash, because the thrift stores these days, I don't want to talk about it. I really want to change the way I thrift this year as well. I will say like over the years I've gotten a little bit better with it, but I went a little crazy before the holidays, and I want to make sure that I'm at least like trying something on, making sure that it at least like somewhat fits before I buy it, because I do this sort of guessing game thing and then it ends up being that I donate like half of the things that I've thrifted recently, and I don't want to get into that habit. So that's just something I'd personally like to improve on. So anyways, we're gonna head inside. It is the most gorgeous sunning day. Look at what my view is outside of my car right now. Like this is what I'm facing in the parking lot. So I just know based off of that, it's gonna be an amazing day. So let's head inside and go thrifting. Of course, we gotta do a little parking lot fit check. Here's my outfit. Let's go! Actually, the first place I wanted to stop was the VHS section, because I was here like a week ago and I found this absolutely lethal VHS collection that someone donated, and I was like, should I get all of these movies? And then I decided not to, and now I kind of regret it. I was just like, in my mind I was like, I can stream all of these movies. Like if it was Spice World, we'd be having a different conversation. Like look at this. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we have such hits as Flubber, Peter Pan, but the Mary Martin version. We have Old Yeller. We have It Takes Two. There were 2 copies of this. Someone left the other one. I fear I might need to keep it. We have What a Girl Wants. Cinema. We've got Forrest Gump. We've got Annie. Who's coming over for a VHS night at my house? The Grinch, Jim Carrey version, The Banger Sisters. There's just so many. They keep presenting themselves to me. Steel Magnolias. But I'm seeing a lot of people recently making the move toward physical media, and I think it's a cool idea, but will these just sit in my house? I don't know. I'm really struggling to let go of It Takes Two, What a Girl Wants, and Forrest Gump. So I don't know. The other thing I failed to mention is that I don't have a VHS player. So it's like, do I then have to go buy a VHS player on top of it? What's it called? A VCR. Oh my God, it's been a long time. Sorry, just out of the corner of my eye also, what's going on? We have a Jonas Brothers book. Maybe. I also saw a Backstreet Boys book. I need to spend more time over here. This Jonas Brothers book would be a Slade coffee table book, so I think we may go for that. I don't know about these yet, but I guess I'll just put them in my cart and then we'll decide. For now, this feels right, especially this. See, this is $20. Then I'm probably gonna spend another freaking $50 on the DVDs or the tapes. So I don't know. I need to think about that. I'm also thinking, because Drew and I love doing a puzzle, I'm thinking this cute little one that has a little market. They're like, that looks cute. We'll try that. Oh my God, now I randomly stopped in the CDs section because I was just curious. We have like Aretha Franklin's complete collection, Paul McCartney, the Plain White Tees, Annie Lennox, Diva album. Oh no. Do I even have a CD player in my car? I don't think I do. Boyz II Men, his album changed my life as a kid. Music box? No, like you simply had to be there. This was me singing into my hairbrush, standing in the mirror in my dad's room as a child. We've got some cool magazines. This is always a good option if you're a junk journaler like me. You can find really good, or like vision board stuff too. Definitely recommend checking out the thrift because they have cool stuff and a lot of times it's older. There's also tapes I even remember having a cassette adapter if I wanted to play like my playlist on my phone in my car. You would put a cassette tape adapter thing in the player and then it would like connect to your phone and it would play whatever. Okay, next we're gonna go in like the sort of bed and bath section because sometimes you can find really cute kitchen towels or pot holders or tablecloths or whatever. There's lots of cute little towels and runners over here, placemats. These are adorable. I love these. I love these floral ones. I love these. I'm kind of going for more of like a dark academia vibe these days instead of like a grandma's kitchen vibe, but I still really like it, but I think I'm good on that. I would love to find a new tablecloth for our kitchen, but it's hard because our table's round. So it feels like everything we find, I love this. Feels like everything we find just isn't the right fit. But I do see a cute little apron over here. I've never actually had one before. This is so cute. Is this vintage? Hold on. I mean, pretty cute, but it's hard to tell. How much is it? $3.99? We'll see on that. Okay. Adorable. I am gonna leave this because I just know myself and I'm not gonna wear it, but it is cute. Someone else should come get it. Sorry, I'm just looking at the DVDs behind me still. Hello? What's going on? It just keeps getting better. Yeah. Wow. It just keeps going. Wow. Classic Christmas blanket. Okay, let's, ooh. Got distracted. Okay, let's head to the actual home decor and see what else they've got. Phenomenal album. All right, let's see what we got going around here. Not really needing any baskets or candlestick holders or cloth. Okay, I'm looking at like all of these kind of like little wood shelves and pieces of decor. And I found this, it's made out of rulers, I think. And like, this might be cool to display something on a wall. I'm gonna ask Drew because he's been looking for something to display some of the minis that he paints. I don't know if this is the right vibe exactly, but we'll see about that. I'll take a picture. There is a absolute overflow of these just crap signs that they put out at like stores and people buy them. We need to stop buying these. Look at this. Who needs this? But clearly no one because they're here at the thrift store. I hope people end up buying them though. I'm looking through all of the picture frames because sometimes you can find like a really good solid frame like this one. This one's only $5.99. It's not like super vintage or anything, but it is like a hefty high quality frame that you could put something really cool inside of or like photo strips or whatever. So I may get this one. I love this tea set. I wonder if this is sterling silver and it just needs to be polished, but wow. Look at that. That is heavy duty and gorgeous. Always have to take a look through the little figurines, knickknacks, bric-a-brac, whatever you want to call it. Okay, kind of love that. Always loving the Christmas Village stuff. These are actually pretty good ones. I'm kind of considering getting them for next year because they're all the same size. They're clearly in a set together and I really like it. We might have to consult with Drew on that one. If you watch my vlogs, you know. I'm always obsessed with a little plate gallery wall, and I saw this one when I was here last weekend and I almost got it, but I decided not to, and I think I need to. There's a couple other ones, so I may get like a variation of this one, but it's so cute. It needs to be mine. I've thought about it like 3 times since. Okay, now we're like almost an hour in and we're finally gonna go into the clothing. So I'm gonna start and just kind of work my way down. I'm just gonna breeze through everything, see what they've got. I've got a couple things in mind, but let's just see what's out there. The literal very first thing that I saw is this, which I don't think that's real. Is this fake? There's no other tag anywhere inside. I'm like trying to see if like a zipper says anything. I'm thinking this is fake, but that's kind of cool. That is so cute. This little leather number is so cute. It's by the brand Live a Little. $24.99 is kind of a crazy price, but wow, what a cute little jacket. I love that one. Let's see what other cute things they got that I won't be buying. this fur coat. Well, it's faux, definitely, you can tell. But wow. We got a nice leather coat. Oh, it's so buttery. That tag goes crazy. So does this leather jacket. Look at this beauty. Needs to be polished for sure. It's very dry, but wow. Vintage Express. He's probably from when I was a kid. Okay, now we're gonna look through the light jackets. This is so cute. This reminds me of Mikkel Jancy, if you guys watch her vlog. She loves her lighthouses. Very cute. This is kind of a cool sweatshirt. It's like not too thick, and it has this sort of button up. I kind of like that. I'm gonna hang on to that. Really cool vintage neck sweatshirt. Alright, so far it's a lot of crapioli. Not my favorite, but I do like this Barbie crew neck. That's cute. I also found a little bit of a jump scare.
The toxic gossip train. You got one way.
But yeah, I'm just not finding too many today. But that's just kind of the thing. It's like it just depends on when you get here. I still have hope for the men's crew necks. Okay, me. All right, next up we have women's tanks and t-shirts. This is my least favorite part, but sometimes we find very iconic thrift store t-shirt phrases. So let's hope for the best. The only thing I managed to find in that section, like actually, was this plain Gap tee. This, cotton t-shirt that I think might be nice, either plain or, with something on it from my Cricut. But now we're in the long sleeve blouses. We're actually making pretty decent time. I like this sort of vintage style cardigan. It's by the brand Avenue. It's like a t-shirt cardigan, but it's only 3/4 length. I feel like if it was long, I might consider it. I've seen so many tags today from the Kathy Lee brand. If you are a millennial, you remember Kathy Lee. Her clothes live on. I'm not much of a long sleeve blouse person anyways, so I knew that was kind of gonna be a fail. I know a classy network top when I feel one. This is the built-in bra, like ribbed off the shoulder, black top. And I have this in brown, but I would also be down to have it in black. It just looks like maybe there's like a hole starting underneath. Actually, it's just a string. This is a maybe because that is a staple. And for $8.99, even though that is like high for a thrift store top compared to what they are new, which is like 35 bucks, pretty good deal. Kind of reminds me of what I have on today, but it's Ronnie Nicole II. It's very Lydia Dietz coded. I gotta say, Alfred Dunner really is one of the goated brands of the 90s and early 2000s. Sweater is so freaking cute. There's a Hugo Boss 100% cashmere sweater. It says made in Italy. It feels like butter. Like it is so soft. I'm not like a big fan of this color because, my skin and my hair. There's also this by the brand Fringe Benefits. Look how cool that tag is. And it's this very funky, very practical magic style top. I'm thinking this might be cute, just like underneath overalls. Just like a simple striped top, but I have a lot of striped tops, honestly. Who remembers when these types of tops had us all in a chokehold, and me included? This might be kind of cute, like under a band tee. That's kind of cute. We'll see about that one. Another Alfred Dunner banger. I just think they're so cute. This is cute. I am very much in my ho-hey phase, aren't I? Like the song, not in the sense that so we just finished this entire half, and we're gonna move on to this half and see what's up with the dresses. I'm taking like the quickest little stop in the lingerie section. First of all, this is so cute. This little Hello Kitty onesie. That was in my size, I'd probably get it. But I'm kind of looking for, I've seen a lot of people wearing really cute, like little slip dresses, but they're asymmetrical. And then you put that on underneath like a sweater or something and you just wear it with jeans or whatever. And it's really cute, but I'm not really seeing that. I'm seeing whatever this is or whatever this is. I'm not here to shame. Who's next? I think I'm gonna take just a quick little browse in the men's sweaters. Sometimes I can find better things in the men's and they just fit a little bit more like oversized and more what I would like clothes to look like on me. So let's take a quick little pit stop. I am not going to allow myself to buy any more checkered or gingham or argyle sweaters. See, like, cute shirt, right? Cute colors. What do I know? I'm not a fashion designer for Hot Topic, but I love this. It's giving Avril Lavigne. Yeah, I like to rock out.
I like to throw shit around.
What a gorgeous Harry Winkle colored sweater. Wow. If it was crew neck, I'd probably be a little more willing, but like a little white tee underneath would be cute too. No, I'm never gonna wear it. We must stop ourselves. All right, there wasn't really anything in there. Now I'm just, since I'm in the men's section, I'm gonna look through the ties because sometimes you can find really good stuff. I have found a couple really good ties recently. This Disney one is so cute. If it wasn't golf, I'd probably consider it because I would totally do like a cute little Disney outfit with a tie, but I don't know about the golf of it all. All right, now we're looking in the men's jeans. There are some good ones. We've got these rustlers. I was looking at some of these when I was here at the preview. Oh, by the way, this is like a brand new thrift store. It's only been open for like a month. And actually I came to a preview here when it opened back in December. It was so, so cool. And I got so much good stuff. And I think I'm gonna put myself on a little bit of a punishment from thrifting men's jeans because I never wear them. I never do. And I'll never learn. Hold on. I see some camo pants though. They're not my size. But I've really been wanting to get back into the camo pants era, but like not the real tree camo, like the 2016, 2017 camo, you know? Just fought for my life to get these. These are so cool, but not my size. All right, let's see where we're at with the men's crew neck sweatshirts. This one is pretty cool. I do like this one. I won't wear it, but very neat, very nostalgic. Oh. It took me genuinely 20 seconds to figure that out, but okay. All right, now we're back in the women's. I'm gonna look at the skirts and hope for the best. This one's cute. It's Wild Fable. Very fun, funky art teacher. That's complimentary, by the way.
Everyone has their own opinion on everybody.
Those skirts are calling my name today. I just saw this hanging on the end cap. Not my size, but this is great. All right, the last place I'm gonna swing through before we're done is the women's shoes and accessories and just sort of see what's up. Where is my section? It goes from 8.5 to 10. Oh, fine. Yeah, no, not seeing much. They're cute. Look at these purple Uggs, and they're real. Definitely not my size, I can tell by just looking at them, but fun. If you're a millennial, did you also have these Michael Kors dupes, or are these the real ones? No, these are the dupes. There's lots of like Ugg style boots at the moment. These aren't Uggs, but they're like it. There's also this brown pair. This is back when we used to have them full length, baby. We have another pair of Uggs, this purple pair. These actually slay, but not my size. Pardon. Look at these lovely Timberland heel boots. These are very J-Lo circa 2003. I would have loved those at that time, that's for sure. Let's see where we're at with the bags. This is cute. Like, I really love a bag like this, but it's just not practical. But like the cutesy part of my brain wants that. Ooh, we have a little Eddie Bauer leather backpack. This is so 90s. Oh, I love this. $6.49. That's what I'm talking about. I've been looking for a fun little skinny scarf for like the longest time at the thrift store. And it's just either not long enough or not thin enough. Like there's this, which is cute, but it's really short. I know because I was here last weekend. And then there's like this one, which I love the color of, but not thin enough, you know? So it's like, I can never find the right one. I actually do really like the colors of this one, but yeah, not skinty enough. All right, now it is time to make our final decisions. We have this Gap t-shirt that has just plain gray cotton vibes. However, I just noticed it's $8.99, so that's an absolute no for me. Then we have this gray crew neck. Now that I'm looking at it and it's $9.99, like if I was in love with it, I'd say absolutely, but that's gonna be a no. Then we have this cute little cardigan. I think I can make this work. Like, I think this is fun and fresh and cute. And like if I did some baggy black cargo pants with like a slick back bun or something, you know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Or like a little black skirt with maybe like these biker boots or something. I don't know. I think that can work, but it is $15.49. I just had an out of body experience. I don't know. That's a severe maybe. Then we have this one, which I think is fun. This is $5.99. This is a lot better. I think this would go so cute under so many things. So I'm gonna say yes to that one. Then we have my Classy Network black off the shoulder, which is just gonna be a staple under overalls with jeans, with shorts, with skirts, with basically everything. So that's gonna be a yes. Then I have to decide on all of the VHSs. I'm leaning towards no, just because I feel like I'm never gonna use them. Like, I can stream all of those movies. Like I said before, if it was something like Spice World or something that's not available on streaming, then maybe. I know people are moving away from streaming, but I don't want to just hoard stuff in my home and like never use it and then eventually redonate it again anyway, you know? I don't know. But I think I'm gonna put them back. Don't hate me. Don't hate me, I'm sorry. So anyways, we're gonna make our final selections and we're gonna check out and I'll see you when we get home. All right, made it home, and now it is time to show you the haul of everything I got. I ended up spending $50, which somehow I was like, that doesn't add up in my head, but we'll talk about it. First, we'll go with the sort of more like home decor or lifestyle stuff. I did get this puzzle, this Memory Lane Deer Cove Market puzzle. It's 300 pieces. It says it's easy grip. I've actually had a decent experience thrifting puzzles. I think I thrifted probably like 5 or 6 before, and they've all had all the pieces, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. We'll see what ends up happening, but it's my favorite way to buy puzzles because then you just buy them, you put them together, and then you redonate them, and they rejoin the ecosystem, if you will. So that one will be fun. Then I did pick up this plate that I had been thinking about for the last week. This is by Ascot. Oh no, this is called Ascot Service Plate by Wood & Sons in England. It's made of alpine white ironstone. It is gorgeous. I love a plate wall, as I mentioned, and this one already comes with like the hook. I just like that it's already ready to go. So I may put it somewhere on the wall in here. I may put it down in our living room, but as you guys know, this is my dream scenario right here. This is where I want to live. This is where I want to be. So why not manifest it, you know, in my home. Then the last thing was this frame. It was $5.99, which is, you know, my favorite, but it's gonna be okay. I think if I find a really nice piece of art to go in here, it'll look amazing. Again, on the wall somewhere, maybe somewhere here. I don't know. For the clothing pieces I just got 3 things. So I did get the Classy top. It's just a staple. It's a classic. It's basic, but like I kind of feel like I need some of those things right now. So I think it'll be good. I do think $8.99 is a lot, but like I said, when you compare it to if you were getting something brand new, it would be a lot more. And so I'm glad that I waited because I really like my brown one and now I have a black one. Then I got my little leopard shirt. This is from AFRM, Affirm Los Angeles maybe, and it's just the best. It's not thick, it's very soft, it's not like too sweaty feeling, you know what I mean? Like it's very breathable, so I love that. It's mesh. It's just so fun, and it reminds me of Matilda's mom, so what's not to love? I probably would never wear that on its own. I truly was only thinking of it as a layering piece with, yeah, like I mentioned, a band tee, you know, something when you want just a little something extra underneath, but nothing too crazy, you know? And then I did pick up this sweater. I don't know if I've lost my mind. I don't think I have. I actually think it's a really cute sweater, but it's this blue polka dot sweater, and it is 3/4 length, or, you know, a little bit shorter of a length sleeve, but I actually think that it's gonna be okay, especially considering the look that I kind of want to go for. I've seen sweaters like this from Damson Matter for, you know, hundreds of dollars. So $15.49 isn't bad when you think about it. I mean, this isn't Damson Matter, it's Ellen Tracy. But I actually think this is gonna be a cute one. And just this, even with jeans and like some little sambas, some black sambas would be so cute. I think it'll be a basic piece, like something that, you know, is just, it's a simple cardigan, but because of the pattern, it makes it a little bit more fun. It makes it a little bit more trendy. And I really like it. So I did unfortunately get it, but unfortunately because it was $15, but I think I had some sort of reward. I did. So I had a 20% off reward to use. So I saved $9.79. So actually it was only $12.39 for the sweater, $7.19 for the classy top, and then $4.79 for the leopard top. Then the puzzle was $1.99 and the plate was $7.99. And then the frame was $4.80. So actually, I'm pretty pleased with that. Oh, okay, so I didn't spend $50. Because of my discount, I got $42.18. So yeah, that is my little morning at the thrift store. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me. It feels good to start the year fresh with just a couple of pieces instead of like this gigantic haul, which is what I usually do. And it's just fun to spend the day showing you maybe what you could get at the thrift store instead of me just buying in excess. So yeah, don't worry, there will be times where I buy in excess, but it feels good to know that I have things that I'm gonna wear and use immediately. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, if you want to, maybe turn on my post notifications so you can be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know if there are any thrifting videos in particular you want to see this year. If you want to see more estate sale videos, if you want to see more thrifting, if you want to see more flea markets, whatever it is, let me know in a comment below. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending you all of my love, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.